Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Be Fantastic Road Tour. And I am on the road today. Left Shangri-La, the beach bungalow hostel in Pacific Beach. And funny enough, as I drive through, I'm going north. I don't know where I'm going. A few people asked me where I'm going. I said, I don't know. And I don't know. But at any rate, so I'm going to go up north, maybe San Francisco. And I'll take my time getting up there. And then maybe Oregon. I have a sister up in Oregon. Haven't visited her in ages. But as I'm driving up, I'm listening to National Public Radio, and it was saying that there's a curfew in Los Angeles. There's been 5,000 National Guards released across the country, mostly because of the murder that the cop did, strangled the guy, put his knee on his neck and killed him. He's in jail. May he rot in hell. But, so the point is, they're having a curfew tonight in Los Angeles. At 8 o'clock, if you're on the streets at 8 o'clock tonight, you can be subject to arrest. So when I left Los Angeles, that was why I left, because there's no way I'm going to be in this place where they're going to tell me I can't leave my home. So that's why I left 3 months ago. I think it was 3 months ago. Let's see. I think it was February. Because I think March 13th, I was a month in Prescott, then a month and a half in San Diego. So I left a really wonderful spot. I think I was there for 6 days. It's the hostel, and a lot of fantastic people. By the way, everybody, this is live. If you want to call in to the show, the number is 6310-913-5533 or 714-316-9829. But I'd prefer you call the 310-913-5533 because it'll play through the speakers. Call in with suggestions. I just made it on time because as I drive through the city here and go up the coast, I had to stop and get my favorite sandwich. So I haven't had it in a long time. So I'm going to eat it on camera because that's what I do. Oh, pastrami sandwich. Hot pastrami from Promises, the ocean there in Washington. Fantastic. Really. I live to eat. So excuse me while I eat, because food comes first. Of course, they didn't give me napkins. Everyone had masks on. Now, I usually can't eat something in a car without ruining another shirt. So I actually am going to go buy a couple shirts right now. And some camping equipment. I decided that campgrounds sound like a lot of fun. I'm sure I could buy a tent, sleeping bag, and one of those blow-up air cushions. Why not? After all, it's summer. You know, it was like a campground where I just stayed. They had a bonfire every night. People talking about life, love, the pursuit of happiness, everything. Nothing like delicious food. Some people just eat because they have to. Sustenance. I eat for pleasure. I don't even have to be hungry to eat. But I am hungry. And as you know, I don't like to be late. So it was 10 to noon. And then there was a line outside the store. So I wasn't going to wait in the line. So I called it in. Said it'd take 7 minutes, which it did. And I was back with 1 minute to spare because I don't like being late. And I don't recommend anyone be late. When you're late, you're disrespectful to people. When you're late, you're not being accounting for your actions. Very rude. Better to be an hour early than a minute late. There's no stress. If you're watching on a rocket phone, this is in 3D, which is very cool. I apologize for you vegans out there that I'm eating roast beef or pastrami rather. But there's only a vegan portion of this show I do is my sponsor, which is a vegan beverage. VEA is the sponsor. drinkvea.com is the website. Fantastic product, fantastic company, fantastic people in the company. So I met a lot of fantastic people at this last stop in Pacific Beach. What a great place. What a fantastic place. Really take a weekend off and enjoy staying there. So I'm going to do a short broadcast today. Again. Oh, let me turn the camera around while I talk, because this is beautiful, beautiful part of town. It's called Abbot Kinney. And there are fantastic shops here. I think every Friday, well, they used to do it anyway, before COVID, they had about 100 food trucks. There's a food truck in Venice where I get my ceviche. Oh, that's so good. I make a very good ceviche too. I think I gave the recipe on this channel of ceviche. Please check it out. Sunday in Venice. My parents moved to Venice, me and my sister, 1956. It wasn't what it is today. The canals you couldn't give them away. Now they're multi-million-dollar homes on the canals. And it's really fun to walk the canals. If you're ever down in Venice, walk the canals. Every house is different. Now they're tearing one or two down and building a bigger home. Because, they're not making any more real estate on the ocean, on the beach, or on the canals. Not making any more of it, so the price just goes up. And as my parents were beatniks, wherever we lived was the poorest area of town. It was Venice, then Topanga, then Potrero Hill, then Hillsburg. All those areas now you can't afford because they're just eclectic. They're fantastic. So life changes. You don't live in the past. You shouldn't live in the past. Go for the future. Now we're coming up to Venice Boulevard, which actually goes across the city. All these major boulevards start on the coast, like Wilshire Boulevard, and go all the way to downtown, and sometimes further. Delicious sandwich. The call-in numbers are 310-915-5533. You can see a lot of homeless on the street here. A fantastic place to be homeless. Weather's warm. There's a lot more than I remember last time I was here. I'm surprised that the homeless, or I haven't heard about it anyway, the homeless population didn't get hit harder with COVID-19, coronavirus. It turned into, I believe, it turned into a political football. I don't know if we're ever going to find the truth, whether it was a wet market, even though they don't have bats at the wet market, supposedly, or the lab. I'm leaning towards the lab because they do research on these kind of things. And we did fund some programs to do research on coronaviruses. We need to know how to combat it if it ever happens. A lot of smart people said the next World War will be through a pandemic versus nuclear, which is, I guess, the way it's going to be. So, Dr. Fantastic is going to buy some equipment today so I can camp when I want to camp. I'm going to go to hostels and meet fantastic people because I don't believe unhappy people go to hostels. It's just such a great environment. It brings back memories of my childhood, being over in many countries, staying in them with the young folk. And then it's not just young folk that stay in them, old folk, travelers, families. It's amazing. I'm really happy to have discovered it. And it was by accident because I always think positive, as you guys know. So I'm just going to do a short one today because there's no one calling in. I'm going to go, and maybe I'll check in later today just with a regular update. Support the channel by watching it and liking it and sharing it. Introduce it to your friends that want to be positive, that want to have a more successful life, never be forgotten, live longer, feel better, look better. Do not say the word good. It's evil. It's not evil, but I mean, it's just a waste of time. When you say you're fantastic, you look fantastic, you feel fantastic, you live longer. People will take notice of you. They'll never forget you. You'll be better in business and in relationships. Because someone who's fantastic is a positive person, a kind person, a civil person. And that's important in today's environment, to have those qualities. We were taught them by our mother, but because of the stupid greed that permeates the major cities, we threw it out the door and decided to make money and forget about humanity. It's the insanity of humanity, I like to be saying. And that's a meme I'm coming up with. This Venice Love Shack on the left there, that's a fantastic place. Anyway, everybody, have a fantastic Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Call anytime. Dr. Fantastic loves you.